y'all. Welcome to this week's Table Talk. We're your hosts, Diamond and Silk. Silk oh Silk. Girl, it's been a long, crazy week, hasn't it?
It's been a long, wonderful, crazy week.
We just coming back from the holiday weekend, the 4th. Girl, how was your 4th? What did you do?
Oh, girl, all week long. I rest, of course, and then I watched 2 seasons of Scandal.
Ooh.
I'm so far behind because, you know, we've been working and getting video blogging and going off about the media and everything. So I had the opportunity to watch 2 seasons of Scandal.
Okay.
And do you know that they're also going through their season of elections now because Fitz, you know, he's not going to be the president. So they're going through their seasons of elections.
Okay,
now.
so you know it's like a political agenda.
It's like a political agenda, but look, they got the key players, and then they got this one guy on there. I guess he's supposed to be representing our man, you know. Yes, girl, you got to go see it.
I got to see this. I haven't been watching.
You hadn't watched it. You got to watch it. So we got a chance to catch up on. I call it a Scandal marathon. Yeah, that's what we did basically for the weekend. Watched all 2 seasons back to back. It was really good.
It was good. Okay,
Yeah,
so I got to catch up on that.
It was really good.
Well, you know, I like my shows on. What's that show called? Oh God, what is the name of this show? It's this guy. He's like a cop, but he's always into something. Ray Donovan.
Ray Donovan.
I love that show.
Yeah.
And what else did I watch? Ray Donovan, I know I watched him a little bit this weekend. The weekend.
We didn't watch that much because, you know, we've been on the blackout, the media blackout.
Well, we know we've been on the media blackout, so we haven't been watching the media like that, but a lot of stuff has been popping off, and Silk. Let me give you the opportunity to go ahead and get started on everything that has popped
first thing
off.
I want to say is about this blackout. You know, I feel like I've been on a fast. I feel like I've been on a fast from evil. You know, I messed around and I walked into a room where they had the CN and N on. And I was like, instantly, my blood pressure went up. And I was like, I had to walk out of the room and go somewhere else. And instantly, it felt like my blood pressure has went down. Yes. And so this media blackout, you know, it's been really good for me.
It's a media blackout. Blackout. You call it
blackout. What I call it, a blackout?
It's black because it's been blacked out in your mind.
It's been blocked out of my mind, body, and soul. But it's called a blackout, media blackout. Thank you. This media blackout has really did something for my mind, my body, and my soul. I'm serious, really. I don't feel real tensed.
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes you can watch people whenever they're taking and spinning stuff, not the way that it is. And it can really, really just piss you off.
Or irritate you.
It irritates you. And then you find yourself tensed off, and then you upset with the dog and the cat and the kids and everybody. And so, you know what? It's just been a wonderful week being on this media blackout. Where I don't have to watch all this bull crap because I already know who I'm going to vote for and why I'm going to vote for him.
Right, that's right.
All of this extra
we don't
stuff
need
don't
them
apply.
feeding us a narrative.
That's
like they always try
and
to.
not hearing that narrative, I feel so much better. I mean, just instantaneously when I walked into the room where they was watching this at, I just felt like, but as soon as I walked out, I felt like,
Because I know I heard that they're probably still spinning. They're trying to spin the Star David story.
Girl, okay.
Okay, let's...
Okay, you gonna break it down?
You break it down, so go ahead.
Okay, well, you know that Hillary Clinton, you know, was under FBI investigation.
Yes.
And Mr. Is it Comey? Yeah, it looked like comedy. So yes, it's comedy. Came out and basically comedy. Basically came out and said how, you know, Hillary Clinton was reckless, and all of this other different stuff. Just laid everything out, and then at the end, his recommendation was no indictment.
Right.
You know, so everybody, and the clever thing that they did is they did it on a weekend. On a holiday weekend
where everybody is out barbecuing and
traveling,
celebrate.
Early on a Saturday morning. Where the news media, everybody is on vacation.
Right.
You know, so they cleverly did that, and not to add the fuel to the fire. This was after Bill Clinton had met Loretta Lynch on the plane.
Yeah, you know we call that kickback, patty whack. Who was given the bone to not push or not indict
Somebody
Hillary
got a big
Rodham
bone,
Clinton.
girl.
Somebody got something from that, yeah.
And so then after all of this stuff went down, and the public got to really see what we're dealing with here when we're dealing with Hillary Clinton.
Rigged and corrupt.
Yes.
Rigged and corrupt system.
Apparently, Dan Scavino tweeted out a picture. You know, it had it had Hillary Clinton there with the star and some money behind the star.
Okay.
You know, on the page. And Mr. Trump retweeted that particular tweet.
Yeah, because I believe Diamond and Silk, we retweeted it too. Because it was a true, it was
exactly.
her being crooked was true.
Exactly. And all of a sudden, instead of the media focusing on the fact that this lady did not secure her server and she lied to the FBI, you know, they wanted to spin the story and start talking about a damn star.
On the
star.
Well, even if you take the star off the page,
yes,
she's still a crook.
She's still a crook.
She's still a crook.
Yes. And they want to talk about a star. I said, girl, it looked like a starfish. I don't know. It had 5 points. I don't care about the star. Yes, she's a star of corruption. That's what I call it. You know, that's what I looked at when I saw it. I'm like, are you really serious? Here this lady done got away with A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Okay? And they laid out what she did and can't indict her on it. And if this was Mr. Donald J. Trump, girl,
they will still be spinning it and spinning. They would still be spinning this story about Donald J. Trump if this was Donald J. Trump.
He would be in the news 24 hours,
That's
7
right.
days a week, 365 days out of the dang gone year.
Yeah.
He would be in the news. They would have it up that you can go to sleep.
Well, that's
what. Wake up.
But see, you can see the biasness in the left-wing media. Biased. It is straight bias.
It's biased.
And the administration is here to protect the corrupt.
Yes.
The people that's corrupt, because it's a sad day in history.
Yes.
It's a sad day in America when you see a current sitting president
yes.
Endorsing someone that's under FBI investigation.
Yes.
Not only doing that, but out campaigning for her when he should know that she's crooked. He knows that she's a liar.
But the deal is,
he knows this.
He's part of the problem. He's part of the problem.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's just like playing chess. You have your key players. Right. You have your pawns. You have your key players.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Who gonna make the next move?
Who gonna make the next move?
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And, you know, with Hillary Clinton did, if Donald Trump did half of what she did, he would be under the jailhouse.
They would have made it so.
Yeah,
they would have prosecuted him to the full extent of the law.
They would have thrown away the key.
Right.
Locked him up, and we wouldn't have heard from Donald Trump again if he would have did half of what Hillary Clinton did.
Well, you know, they're on Capitol Hill in these with Comey with the congressional committees because they are asking their questions.
They should.
How can you really let this crook off the hook? Because I know Diamond and Silk ain't gonna let her off the hook.
We can't let her off the hook.
We are not letting Hillary Clinton off the hook because, you know, Watergate, Travelgate, Cattlegate, Emailgate. It's so many gates. I mean, she need to build herself a prison gate and get behind it.
That's right.
She is just full of gates. Gates.
It is ridiculous.
Okay, so we know Comey is on Capitol Hill. Well, what else is going on there?
You know, they talking about Donald Trump's VP.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got a question about that. Okay,
we did.
So, what do you think about, because they are floating all of these names around?
Okay, there's 3 top names that they're floating around.
Okay, who's the 3 top?
They got Newt Gingrich, Chris Christie, Jeff Sessions. Okay, those are the top 3 that I see floating around. And then on the side note, Ivanka. Okay. You know, when I look at the top 3, okay, and you know, I'm not going to call no names. I'm just going to say what I have to say and be done with it, okay? But you want to make sure that, you know, that you be a balancer of Donald J. Trump, not a backstabber.
Right.
Go ahead. That's right. Not someone that, you know, you have to be there really to soften the blow. Because, see, Mr. Trump is like this. He's just going to tell it like it is. You just got to be there to deliberately soften.
See, okay. And see, they don't know what that means, though. So
okay, well, break it down.
What that mean? Okay, if you look at Diamond and Silk.
Yeah.
Sometimes Diamond and Silk do go off the cuff. Diamond will go and say some stuff.
Exactly.
I don't know what's wrong with her. Why would they be mad at me for telling the truth?
Right.
And Silk always seemed to come back and she sort of softens it.
Soften the landing. Yes.
So that it won't be so harsh. But I don't ever see the harshness. I just told you to make it nasty truth.
Right.
And so with Donald Trump, he speaks the truth.
That's right. He speaks it straight out.
Whoever is his running mate, they got to be the one that softens
that balance
him.
That balance him. It can't be two of the same. You know, and some of these people, you know,
running mates, or people that want to be, or people that may possibly be a running mate.
People that may possibly be a running mate. They want to say, okay, well, this one may have experience. This one may not have enough experience. But what I found is that because of the politicians that's in office with experience, we're 19 trillion plus in debt.
That's right.
So that's not it for me. That don't work for me. Okay. You know, and then, you know, you may have some of the possible running mates where the media may have a field day with them, you know, because of the past or anything that may have happened in their past, and they'll take it off of what the real issues is. Right. When I look at, you know, all of the ones that's in the top office, I do see one that I really like, but I will not call no name, but I will say this.
What girl?
That this session is almost over for this segment. And that whenever we go into the next session of the segment for the next thing that we're going to talk about,
yes, girl,
that'll be a different session of the segment. That's all I got to say.
It look like somebody loves sessions and don't want the sessions to end.
That's right. Exactly. That's why I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there.
I think that is a good balance.
That's the really balance for me, and I'll leave it there, and I ain't called no name. But yeah, girl, I think that after this session ends, I may have to go have me a cheesecake shake.
Honey, yes, I love the sessions now. I love the sessions. But it's Donald Trump's choice.
It's his choice.
It ain't our choice.
Yes.
Just make sure you get somebody that balance you.
And that's never, I don't recall certain people
like stabbing you in the back or saying nothing. Yeah, you got to get, like, you got to be
loyal.
I respect loyalty. Yeah, I am a loyal. I know people may I am a loyal woman. I am down with you all the way to the end. Yes. I am down with you. Exactly. If I like you and I believe in what you do and what you say, then you got me for life. I'm a loyal person.
Well, just look at you and I. You know, even though we're sisters, blood sisters, or what have you, but you know, we are sisters, and as sisters, we get into our little spats. We may have our disagreement, but you know what? When the lights come on, the camera comes on, that's action. When we're on an interview, that's action.
We take care of business. It ain't personal.
Business and each other is business. That's right.
And at the end of the day, I know that my sister always have my back.
And likewise, and you have my back.
And you know what I like. You know what I like, what I don't like. And the same for you. I don't know. My sister ain't gonna like that. Yes. Like, you're not gonna be able to do that.
Yes.
So that's,
if we're on an interview and someone asks me a off the cuff question about you, no, it ain't. It's It's just certain things, huh?
And we want that type of loyalty out of the vice president.
That type of loyalty need to come from the vice president and need to continue to come from the followers, as just like it's coming from Donald Trump.
That's right.
He's been
loyal to the American people. I am putting Americans first.
Exactly. And anytime somebody want to change his mind, it's like
America's first. It's about the American people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right.
Love it.
Yes, honey. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Mr. Trump raised $51 million for the month of June.
All right. Oh my God.
For the month of June, $51 million he raised.
Okay, I'm very proud of that.
That was amazing.
Yeah, so okay, y'all. So y'all want to know the numbers for the month of June? $51 million
raised.
And one thing we like about Donald Trump, he ain't gonna blow it.
He not gonna blow that old foolishness.
No.
Heck no. And then I look at all of the money that Hillary Clinton has already blown on all of these negative ads against Donald Trump, and she's 1 point up. She might need to blow another set of millions. Maybe she'll get 2 points
And
up.
did you see her on her bashing spree the other day, bashing him again on TV in Atlantic City, talking about his business record when she don't even own a business? How can somebody talk about somebody's business record when you're not even a business owner? Hillary Clinton has made her money off the backs of taxpayers and spewing lies through speeches. Going up telling people lies to get their money because you got to give them a kickback for that kind of money.
And she's trying to paint him as a bad businessman, but he's rich.
Bitch!
That's right. He's rich. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
He's rich. I mean, okay, so yes, we all in life have our ups and our downs. But it's not about how you fall down.
It's about how you get up.
And that's what he did,
and he's a successful businessman.
That's right.
That has built his brand across this land, baby.
That's right.
So when you talk about my man Donald Trump, you talk about his deeds.
His good deeds.
And his prosperity.
That's right. But she can't talk about herself. That's because she have none.
She have none. It's negative. Good deeds. We do know the two main things about her is she's careless and reckless.
That's right.
We know that those two things.
And you know, I made a mistake on our last table talk, Diamond. I said that this lady, when she was Secretary of State, that $6 million went missing.
It was $6 billion
that went missing.
Do you know how much money, the good that can do for communities like Chicago and like Baltimore and places like that?
Well, with her being born from Chicago or being born in Chicago, you would think she would at least reach back to help Chicago.
Now, this is the Secretary of State and $6 billion get lost under your watch.
It's missing, girl.
Where the money, girl? Where the money at? Who got the money?
Who got it? And we also had an opportunity to speak on stage.
Yes, girl.
This week.
I know, yes. Donald Trump was here in Raleigh, and so we were there, you all.
Yes.
And we were able to speak, and guess what? Can I tell them what they did, girl?
What did they do?
I heard, y'all, that the AP press may have cut our feed. So that lets me know what I was saying was so powerful.
That's right.
They didn't know how to take it.
They cut us off.
They cut our feed is what I heard.
Yes. And that's why you only get half of what's
That's why you can't find nothing but bits and pieces of what Diamond and Silk said on that stage.
Baby.
But no worries.
No worries.
Because you know Diamond ain't going to shut up.
No, we're not going to shut up.
I find it appalling that the sitting president is out campaigning for a crook.
Yes.
And I won't take it back.
That's right.
It is something wrong with this here. Yes. Now you see how the system is flawed.
Yes.
The whole system is flawed.
And rigged.
It's rigged and it do need to be fixed. And that's why we need to get out. And make sure you go vote and make sure you vote for Donald J. Trump.
And Donald Trump, he turned that
He turned it out.
He turned it out.
Yes.
He went in, girlfriend.
Yes.
He went in. And he didn't hold no bars. He just went straight up in for the juggler.
Yeah.
He just went in and told the naked, nasty truth is what he did.
That's what he did.
And now you have Hillary Clinton pandering for more black votes. Because now, all of a sudden, she wants to give away free education.
Well, she just, no, she ain't just pandering for blacks. Now she's pandering for the millenniums and for Bernie Sanders supporters.
Okay.
So now she's giving away free education.
More blacks. Okay, yes. Free education. And what I want people to understand and see this, you know, President Obama said she would say whatever she needs to say to get elected.
He said that.
President
Obama
he
out campaigning for her when he said that about her.
But here she is dangling a carrot.
Yeah.
Just like they always do every 4 years. Dangle this carrot in front of you. Free. I'm going to give you free.
Yeah.
Let me ask everybody that's been on the Democrat plantation or still there and wondering, what have free gotten you?
Free is control. When they tell you they're going to give you something for free, now they can control you.
They're going to control you. It hasn't gotten you anything. You still broke. You still in poverty. You still unemployed. You don't have no money in the bank. You still living paycheck to paycheck. A free box of cheese is not going to get it for the whole doggone 4 years.
It's that Obama phone.
That Obama phone?
On the news. They were trying to stop giving away the Obama phone. They were trying to, the Senate or the Congress, somebody, they were trying to pass something so that they can stop giving out Obama phones. And you had black people, African American people happy about getting their phones, want Obama to stay in office so that they can continue to get a free phone. And I was saddened by that. You know, our people perish from the lack of knowledge. Not understanding. And you don't have to have a good education to understand that when someone just take and give you something,
that's right,
that's their way to control you, and they're not gonna give you the best.
No,
he's not giving you no Apple iPhone.
No,
he's giving you just the bare minimum, but you okay with the minimum, just to know
the bare
that people are okay
with
now that's a slave mentality. That's a slave mentality. Mm-hmm. When you're okay with just the crumb, that's what I say. When I say crumbs, that's crumbs.
Yes.
Because I don't need your damn phone.
That's right.
Give me a good job and let me go buy my own phone because I may want an iPhone.
Yes. And then you want Hillary Clinton to continue your legacy, maybe so that she can give them minutes.
For the phone.
Yeah.
For the phone.
Maybe. But what you just said, Diamond, makes so much sense. That is very saddening. And that's how they are able to control, especially the Americans black. The black
people, the black vote.
Yeah.
Because you feel like all because I got this little phone.
This little phone that you don't even have no damn minutes for.
That, it's all good.
He done gave me something.
It's all good.
No. It's time. It's time.
And you have the first African American president that has never said, I'm going to do something for the African American people. But you got a candidate here, Donald J. Trump, that always say, I'm going to be the best president for African American people. But the current president that's black, you know, he won't say that.
And
I have never, ever, have you heard that?
No.
I've never heard the current president say that about black people.
From Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah, I ain't never heard that. But I do hear Donald Trump. I have to commend Donald Trump for standing up. Hold up. I'm going to be the best president for African Americans.
That's right.
Obama has done nothing for African American, and he is right. Obama won't even say, I'm going to be the best president for African Americans.
Well, it is time for African Americans, black folks, however you want to call yourself. If you're on a Democrat plantation, it's really time for you to stop living in the lack of luxury.
That's right.
Okay?
And live in the land of luxury.
That's
and you can't do that being under a president that's a crook.
Exactly.
Or being under somebody that lies. Being under somebody that's not held to the same standard of the law as you are. Being under someone that know how to beat the system. And if you ever want to know what's going on with the body of people, look at the head. So if we let this crook in office, Hillary Clinton, if we let her in office and the body of people ain't going to do nothing but be crooks. There'll be more people stealing, more people doing things to get into foolishness. Because look at the head. She's a crook. And the whole body is going to trickle down to the whole body of people. If that happens, that's why you have to vote right.
That's right.
And that's why you have to vote for somebody
and the reason why you keep getting left is because you're not voting right.
Right. You keep voting left.
That's why you keep getting left.
You need to vote for somebody that's prosperity. That's right. And that's why I said vote for Donald Trump. He's our best. He's the best. When you look at how the system is so corrupt, how they just sat here and all of this played out on national television. And y'all think that we're going to vote for this lady?
Well, they used to do things undercover and under the nose and push it under the rug. Not
no more.
They can't do
it. Well, with all of these camera phones and all of this new technology, you can't do it like that.
But they're doing it in the opening and think we dumb. They think we dumb. When this lady got off with the FBI, when she got off of everything, do you know the next day they went and he went campaigning for her on Air Force One, where the taxpayers
had to pay for that.
For the gas.
And up under her watch, the $6 billion is missing. So $6 billion is missing, and they still spend the taxpayers' dollars
money
to make sure we fly her around the world to campaign about what? On how to be a crook.
And then you got Mr. Trump using his own stuff.
How to be a crook, how to cook the books. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You got her just campaigning on how to be a crook, how to cook the books, and then we sitting up looking crazy right with you. No, he's doing it on his own dime.
He's doing it on his own dime, but they want to say something about that.
Well, you know, since saying it about Donald Trump, Because Donald Trump don't have to run for president. He have a nice life.
Exactly.
He doing this for the American people. Yeah. He's doing this for America.
And we say, she got off. They let her off the hook. Mm-hmm. But no worries. Because we are the jury.
That's right.
And at the end of the day, come November, the American people will give their verdict.
We will render the verdict, baby. That's right. That's right. Get out and vote and make sure that you register to vote.
The convention is happening. It's coming up. The convention is coming up.
Yes.
So, the convention is coming up.
Yes, yes. I'm so happy.
And, I know that we're on this media blackout, which has been good. But, you still got to watch the TV. I'm still watching the TV because there's certain media that I'm not watching.
Right.
And so I heard the lady talking about the convention that's happening in Ohio, in Cleveland. Yes. And she was talking about how it's an open carry state.
Oh, hell.
Okay. Yeah. And what she did though is she put how you're gonna have protesters with guns because it's an open carry state. I'm like, why would she put that out there?
Because they want to see foolishness. Yes. They love it.
Well, why would she want to do that? And so I'm like, you know what? I pray daily, Lord, continue to protect us all. From everything that's going on, and people, look, all of that extra stuff is really not cause for. It gets us all nowhere. We're planning a beautiful convention. We're planning to be there in full force and have a wonderful time. We're looking for our man to be the nominee for the Republican Party at the convention, and
to make it official.
To make it official, and we're going there to have an awesome, amazing time. Period. But just listening to, I'm just like, look at these people, how they're really preparing it. And then I was told that you have some people being paid to come there to evoke
violence. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's really crazy.
It's really sickening.
And it's so sad.
Yeah.
And I heard that they're going to try. Well, maybe I shouldn't go on what I heard. I better not say that, but I'm just going to say this here.
Say it.
Everybody have the right to, if you want to protest, you have the right to protest.
You have the right.
Don't be disruptive.
Don't be disruptive.
If you're supposed to be around this line with your little picket sign or whatever, you do that.
Yes.
But don't be disruptive. Don't disrupt other people's time there, because this will be our
first time
ever attending a convention, a GOP convention, convention to this magnitude. Exactly. And I am just so excited. I'm very happy.
I am so excited.
And so don't hinder me. If you don't like it, don't hinder us.
That's right. And for the ones that's saying that they're not coming,
bye.
Yeah, you got John Kasich.
Okay, he not coming.
You got Mitt Romney. You got John McCain.
Good for
You got
him.
both of the Bush presidents, the ex-presidents.
Well, good for them.
They say they're not coming. I say, if you don't want to be there, don't come.
Right.
There's more room for the people that want to be there.
Because these will be the people that truly support Donald J. Trump.
Exactly. We're all as one mind.
That's right.
United.
Yes.
As one. We don't need no disturbance.
We don't need no foolishness.
From nobody that has foolishness in their heart. We don't have time for that.
Right.
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 And special thank you to all of Bernie Sanders' supporters.
I know. Yes, they are getting on the Trump train. Look, thank you all, because they're
waking up and seeing some things. What happened with Bernie and Hillary? Okay, yes, that was a disgrace because she was selected instead of elected by the people. However, if Bernie Sanders goes along with this and endorse or support or say he will vote for Hillary Clinton, then he's part of the problem, not part of the solution.
Right.
I don't care how much he march in the street, talk about we shall overcome. I don't care about none of that stuff. He is part of the problem if he goes along with corruption.
Right, that's right.
He's part of it.
And I'm not going along with corruption, and you all shouldn't either. It's something here that's so huge.
Yes.
It's a rigged system. This is exactly why you need to make sure you're registered to vote, and when you get out and vote, you want to make sure you vote for Donald J. Trump. Change this system.
Change it.
We want this system working for everybody, not just the select few.
Yes. And our vote matters.
That's right.
Our vote is our power.
Right.
If we give our vote away to corruption, guess what? They control us.
That's right. Corruption controls.
Corruption controls
right.
us.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Mm-hmm. So Bernie Sanders at supporters, Ted Cruz at supporters.
Hey.
It's a lot of people that's saying, you know what? Donald Trump was right. He's been saying it. He's been calling it. Mm-hmm. And every time he calls it, he get ostracized and criticized until it kind of petrifies us because you just don't know that if it's going to terrorize us. You just don't know. But what I'm saying is that he's calling it and we're seeing it. Right. It's coming full force and we're seeing it. Mm-hmm. You know, and so last but not least, I got one more announcement that I need to make. I mean, it's been a full week. But you know what? I want to say, don't forget to join us for our weekly segment on Newsmax.
Yes. Hey, Newsmax. How y'all doing over there? Yes.
Every week, every Monday at 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Diamond and Silk is going to be there on there as a segment, giving our spiel about what we think should be happening and shouldn't be happening.
Absolutely. And what they do is they give you an opportunity to call in and you can ask Diamond and Silk questions. We take your questions. And this is a little fun segment that we do on Mondays at what time?
8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard.
8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you all sure that you all tune in to Newsmax, all. Your two girls is on there, honey, every week on Mondays at 8:30 p.m.
That's
Love
right.
It. Yeah. And y'all, we're on with J.D. Hayworth, you all. Yes. He's a good guy. I love talking to him. So I love talking to him.
Love it.
Well, listen, y'all, don't forget, this has been a good table talk. We was passionate about everything we talked about. Some things you will agree, some things you may not agree with, but that's why makes us so unique. We can agree to disagree and still love each other. Because y'all know I still love y'all. I'm just calling it like I see it or like we see it.
Yes, darling.
But guess what, y'all? Don't forget to visit our website, www.diamondandsilk.com. Make sure you visit the store. Go get you a Women United for Trump t-shirt. We got some gear in there. Go purchase you one of those political correctness t-shirts.
Go purchase it.
Go purchase one, baby, okay? Help show your support that way.
That's right.
And you can visit that. You can do that at diamondandsilkstore.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter, Periscope, Instagram. And don't forget now, we know everybody is on the Trump train. But don't forget about our prayer chain that we do every day.
That's right.
At 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, praying for our country and our future president of the United States.
That's right.
Donald J. Trump. We are very passionate. As a matter of fact, we was on an interview the other day. We had to stop in the middle of that interview and pray.
Stop in the middle.
I know that lady thought we was crazy.
I know she did, but you know what? I know she got a healing afterwards, honey, because we prayed.
I love it, girl.
Yes, honey.
Well, listen, y'all, in the meantime and in between time, we'll see you all next week right here on Table Talk. Good day.
Bye-bye.